Hello YouTubers! Today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on perfect mascara application. I'm going to share with you some of my favorite products that I use for mascara. So I'm just going to jump right into it and show you what I like. As far as mascara goes, I almost always purchase my mascaras from the drugstore. I feel like they're just as good, if not better, than higher end brands for mascara. And the thing about mascara is it only lasts for 3 months. You should only keep it for 3 months because after that it grows little parasites in it which aren't good for you. So just chuck it after 3 months, and that's why buying less expensive mascara is a better idea. But you can get some really good mascaras at the drugstore. My favorite brand for mascara is L'Oreal. I think they make a good type of mascara for any kind of thing you're looking for, such as volume or length or a little bit of both. They have a lot of really unique brush types, and I've never been disappointed with any mascara I've ever purchased from L'Oreal. So my two favorite mascaras at the moment anyways are L'Oreal Clean Definition Telescopic if I want length, and if I'm looking for more volume, it's L'Oreal Bare Naturale Mascara. Both of these are about, $10 to $12 at your local drugstore, and they're both really great. I'll just show you what the brushes look like. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic brush. It's kind of a unique looking brush. It's really skinny and long with tiny bristles, and there's only, I think, a few sets of bristles around the wand, but I don't know what it is about it. It makes your lashes look so long. I love it. And then the Bare Naturale mascara is more like one of the fluffier brushes. It has more hairs on it and more bristles. That's the word I'm looking for. And they have like little spaces to kind of brush out clumps so it doesn't get clumpy even though it's trying to get volume in your lashes. So those are my two favorite products. Now for products that I use along with mascara, lash curler. Everybody should have a lash curler, and you should curl your lashes every day. It just opens up your eyes and it makes it a good base for applying your mascara. You can buy these anywhere, whether you're gonna go buy the Shu Uemura eyelash curler or just this one's from the drugstore, and it works well for me and I use it every day. The next thing I find, just in case of clumps, what you can do is you can either take one of your old mascaras and wash the wand off so that it's clean, or you can just get one of these disposable mascara ones. You can ask for these at Sephora or MAC or something, they'll give you a couple, or you can purchase a clean mascara wand. And what I like to do is if my mascara gets a little bit clumpy, I just run this through it, and because it's clean you're not adding product, whereas you would be with your mascara one, you'd be putting more product on the clumps and really intensifying them. This takes the clumps away, so you can just brush it through your lashes and it'll make sure that you don't have any clumpies. And these are, like I said, you can use the disposable ones or you can purchase one. When I do apply my mascara, to get the most length out of my mascara, I just like to wiggle the wand up the lashes. So you just kind of get it at the base of the lashes and wiggle to the very end, and make sure you get the tips, because the tips of most people's lashes, even if you have black eyelashes, most people have very pale tips of their lashes and they might not even know that they're there. And you find if you just drag your mascara over the tips of your lashes, they will be coated with mascara and all of a sudden your eyelashes will look so much longer. As far as correcting little mistakes with mascara goes, I have two tips for you. The first is a preventative measure to make sure that you don't mess up, and the second one is how to fix it if you do. So the first one is, well, it's really hard even for me to apply mascara on my lower lashes. I make a mess of it all the time if I'm in a rush, and then I end up having to clean it up. But one thing that you can do, it's called the business card trick, and I'm sure some of you may have heard of it before, but you just kind of rest a business card under your lashes and you just apply the mascara over the lashes as they hang over the business card, And that way the mascara gets on the business card and not on the skin underneath your lashes. This is especially useful if you have eyeshadow underneath your lash line before you put mascara on and you've made it all nice looking, and then you don't want to mess it up by applying mascara over top and getting it on the eyeshadow that you put there. So that's the first trick. And the second trick is if you have gotten mascara on your skin, especially if it's skin where you've put eyeshadow, like if you get it right here when you're applying it, what you can do to get rid of it without messing up your eyeshadow, without having to clean up your eyeshadow and start again, is you let it dry. You do not try to remove it when it's still wet. You let it dry completely, and then you just take a Q-tip and you just go over it, and it'll just flake right off, and it won't mess up your shadow underneath, but it'll just get rid of the mascara. And so I'm going to show you how this works by just putting a little bit of mascara on my lid and just kind of wiping it off, because it works really well. And this is a trick that I use all the time, and honestly it's such a good tip. You never ever remove it when it's wet. So I'm just going to show you that right now. So I've just zoomed in, and as you can see, I put some mascara on top of my eyeshadow and I just let it dry. So now I'm just taking a clean Q-tip. I'm just gonna go and wipe over it, and the Q-tip is dry and the mascara is dry. And you just kind of wipe over it with the Q-tip, and as you can see, the mascara is flaking off, but the eyeshadow underneath is remaining intact and not wiping off. Especially if you use a good primer on your eyeshadow, you won't have to worry about this. So as you can see, it's all clean. It was as simple as that. If it had been all wet and I had done this, it would have just smeared all over and made such a big mess, and I would have had to start my eyeshadow over again. So it's a really good tip. Okay, so the final thing I wanted to tell you about for a little tip when doing mascara is when you get your mascara brand new, it's got a lot of product in the container, and this can lead to clumping even if you are really careful. And so you just want to make sure, especially when your mascara is brand new, that you just wipe any excess off. And especially right here, there usually will be a little clump of mascara because it's sitting in the tube like that, and that is a definite area where you can get it all over your lid. So just take the container and just kind of wipe it off, and you can scrape off the rest on here, and yeah, you won't get any clumps that way. You won't have an excess of products on your lashes, and that way also it'll make sure you don't have too much mascara all wet on your lashes, so that if you open your eye before it's dry, it won't transfer. So just make sure you apply thin coats, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on some tips and tricks for doing your mascara. I hope you guys found it useful. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're interested, and have a great day, guys. Bye!